The Shift4 Dine Customer Hub allows you to access and configure accounting settings for your workstation. Let's begin by logging into Customer Hub and hovering over the Shift4 Dine menu. Now click on Accounting to expand the menu and see the accounting options. Let's start with Taxes. From this tab, you can configure taxes that will be charged on your sales. You can edit an existing tax by clicking on it and changing its settings. Additionally, you can click Add Tax to create a new one. When adding a new tax, first give the tax setting a name. Then specify if the amount will be charged as either a flat amount or a percentage. Then enter the tax amount. Below the tax amount are two toggle switches. Inclusive tax can be used if the tax value will be included in the item price. This is used if you need to add a hidden tax. The second toggle will print the tax amount as a separate line item on guest checks and receipts. This next section can be used to apply the tax to individual items. However, in most cases, tax application on items will be managed through the Revenue Classes tab. We will cover that tab in a moment. In the next section, you can set whether the tax will apply only to tickets of a certain order type. Lastly, you have options that determine how the tax will apply and display on tickets that consist of only liquor. As always, select Save when your changes have been made. Now let's look at the Surcharges tab. When you click Add Surcharge, you will have the following settings. First, you will give the surcharge a name. Next, select whether it will be a flat dollar amount or a percentage-based. Then specify the amount of the charge. Use this toggle to calculate the surcharge based on gross instead of net value. Finally, select whether the surcharge will apply to an order type or individual items. If applying it to an order type, select both the type and revenue class that the surcharge will apply to. On the next tab, you can configure the revenue classes that determine how your items are taxed and categorized in reports. Tap on Add Revenue Class. Give it a name. Toggle any applicable options below, then assign the tax that will apply to this class. Revenue classes are assigned to items in the menu section of Customer Hub. The final tab is for gratuities. When using the system, these can be applied manually or set to apply automatically based on the number of guests on a check. You will set the name of the gratuity, the amount it will charge, and the revenue class that it will be reported under. If you would like the gratuity to apply automatically, you can specify the guest count below that will activate it. Additionally, you can apply the gratuity to certain order types or leave it blank to make it applicable to all.